Hi, I'm Dustin El Viento. We are going to welcome you today to a new segment on Let 'Em Know called 7 Minutes in Heaven with Dustin El Viento. This is the part of the show where I'm featured in a video to make scintillating conversation. I'd like to tell you how I'd start my day. First, I wake up at the crack of 10 a.m. I then rush to the coffee pot as if it were a necessity, because you can't wake the dead with orange juice. Now, Will and Lloyd asked me to do a segment for the show. I'm guessing because of our shenanigans from when I was featured, which I very much enjoyed. Just the overall aspect of the idea that someone would want to interview me is just amazing. I actually, it was good to get my story out and let everyone know the darker side of things as far as the judicial system and the overall outcome of sentencing. But that aside, I'm here today to talk about treating your lady right. Most men want to sometimes be argumentative in relationships, you know. There are quarrels in between a man and a woman that are in a relationship. They tend to be serious issues when they could be resolved so much simpler. I'm telling you right now, man, when you submit and agree 90% of the time, it allows you to be an asshole and stern the other 10%. Take it from me. I'm in a happy relationship with the mother of my child. And we've gone through the ringer, jumped through hoops, done what we've had to do. And you know, in the end, we're still together. She's a very opinionated woman. She's got a good head on her shoulders, trust me. But we do have our issues. We don't see eye to eye as far as moral views sometimes, and you know, situational aspects of things. And it's hard to, maintain unless you find compromise. Not everything is going to go your way. Trust me, I know. So remember, when dealing with serious situations, you need to keep in mind one thing. The person that you're arguing with is the person you care about. And the only reason it bothers you is because you care about their well-being. I'd like to do things for my woman from time to time, like cook her breakfast, you know, bring it to her in bed. She's not really a morning person. So the only way to properly wake her up is to make sure she's happy and smiling. I used to stop and pick up flowers for her, and I'd come home and make breakfast and turn on the coffee. I'd show up right next to the bedside, and I'd bring her a tray of food, sometimes 3 and 4 course breakfasts, and nothing starts a day off amazing like a well-balanced breakfast. I'm a home culinary artist, should you say? So, one thing you need to try is caramelized fruit mixed with your oatmeal. Now you do this by adding, we'll say fresh cut strawberries into a small saucepan. You then add a half cup of sugar and a small amount of water, maybe 4 tablespoons. You proceed to put that on medium-high and let it break down while you continue stirring, meanwhile having your oatmeal cooking. I like to add a little vanilla extract to my oatmeal to give it a little signature flavor, just enough to give it a hint of vanilla, give it that cream smoothie taste. You know? But after you continue stirring your roux, shall you say, of fruit, sugar, and water, and you'll start to see it turn into a syrup. And then you want to continue to cook the water out until it thickens up. Now this breakfast right here is very delicious. On the higher end of calorie-wise, but it will put a smile on your woman's face 9 out of 10 mornings. Another amazing thing you can do for her is help her get ready for work. Get out her work clothes, you know. If she has a uniform, you put it out for her. You know, when she wakes up, everything's ready for her. And it's gestures like these that can be the make or break scenario. If you do nice things for your woman like this on a daily basis, you can never go wrong. I'm Dustin El Viento. I know a thing or two about women. And I know a thing or two about a thing or two about a few women. Trial and error, gentlemen. Trial and error. You just have to continue to do positive things in a relationship to strengthen the bond in between you and your lover. On a lighter note, I'd like to thank Will and Lloyd for inviting me back on the show. I very much enjoy the opportunity to share some of my life knowledge and helpful things that you might not know as a common man. Also, remember to keep up on your hygiene. It can make or break every relationship. I'm Dustin El Viento, and this is 7 Minutes in Heaven.